Our first guest tonight is a Grammy Award-winning musician. He returns as a coach on the newest season of The Voice, airing Mondays and Tuesday nights right here on NBC. Let's take a look.
Chance.
Donnie,
What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
Bro, I'm such a big fan, dude.
Oh, that's hard. Let me get some dap, yo.
Dude, yes, let's go. Let's go, dude.
Welcome to The Voice, man. If Chance would have turned, he might have had a shot. Donnie's on The Voice, y'all.
I just got to dab on Chance.
I'm upset that I didn't turn for you. You might have had a shot, you got great energy. I'm glad that you're going to be on the show with the queen herself, Reva.
Thank you, Chance.
Please welcome back to the show, Chance the Rapper, everybody! Welcome back!
Thank you, man. It's good to be back.
I'm thrilled to have you here. Second season of The Voice.
Yeah.
Didn't win the first season.
I didn't win. Thank you.
Feeling good?
Yeah, I feel pretty good.
Do you feel like you learned lessons that are going to help you win season 2?
Did I learn lessons? Not really. I don't know yet. It's yet to be seen. But we had our first episode last night, and I looked like I was doing pretty good on the show.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy your fellow judges? Do you have a good competition?
Yeah, it's all friendly. You know what's actually crazy? Me and John, we got into a little thing last night where one of the contestants that we both turned for was a huge fan of John, and John, being as excited as he is, he offered to duet one of his own original songs with her as like a sort of bribe.
Yeah. It seems like it might be shady and illegal.
Yeah, that's what I would say, NBC. But what happened was I actually I offered to do the same. I offered to sing John Legend's song with her as well, and I actually won the contestant.
Wow. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I think that contestant was really smart because obviously we already know what it sounds like when John Legend sings one of his songs.
But what if it's Chance? You know what I mean?
You might have another duet coming up in your future based on the conversation we had last time. We were talking about how your daughters are a little young maybe to love your music.
Yeah.
And you said basically out of desperation you would do a track with Peppa Pig.
Right, and...
Peppa Pig Official, the Twitter account, screenshotted you saying that and said, tell your people to call mine. And then you wrote back, huge fan, will reach out through the proper channels.
Yeah. Yeah. And I have been trying to. It's just really difficult to get in touch with Peppa. So.
Yeah. Well, but she's probably she's British, right? So there's a time difference.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That'll make it hard. Hey, last time we were here speaking about 10-year anniversaries, we just had one. You had Acid Rap, 10-year anniversary of that. You were about to take it out on the road.
Yeah.
How was it this summer?
It was crazy. It was an awesome thing just being able to reach back on some music that meant so much to me at the time. You know, I was much younger. It was 10 years ago. I was 20 years old when I dropped that stuff. And just seeing everybody and how everybody's grown. Like, there's people that were there that were, you know, the same age as me when it dropped, but also, I guess, kids, too. You know what I mean? It's weird to see, like, 8-year-olds that love acid rap. I'm like... You were a baby, you know?
Yeah.
You were negative, too. So...
It must be cool because obviously a lot has changed for you for 10 years, but the music still means something to you. And then you do see the concert and you realize, oh, this music, I'm not the only one who's had a relationship with it. This is an audience that has cared about it for 10 years.
Yeah. No, it is a really, like, I don't know, it is a good feeling. Now I'm getting in my feels. It's a cool thing. No, it's a cool thing.
There was also the 50th anniversary of hip-hop, and the Grammys did something really cool, got people together from different generations. You got to perform on stage with 2 Chainz and Rick Ross. I mean, I think for a lot of people my age, we kind of can't believe that hip-hop is 50 years old because it felt so new when I was first introduced to it. What was it like for you going back and doing something like this with a couple of legends?
I mean, it was insane. I have so much love for both of them, and they've been, like, people in my life for a long time. All I could think about is these shiny pants that I had on.
Yeah.
And how great they look. Like, they look amazing.
They look amazing, and I bet they look even shinier on stage.
Yeah, no, in person it's radiant.
Okay. You have new music coming out this year?
Yeah.
Starline Gallery.
Starline Gallery.
What is your... I mean, obviously, you put a lot of, heart, soul, work into music. Is it? Do you have a sort of excitement about the fact that people get to hear it soon?
Yeah. You know what's really cool? I did a show recently. I don't know how many people know this, but I just opened up a theater on the south side of Chicago with, thank you, yeah, with myself and Jennifer Hudson and Quincy Jones. And I just did one of the first shows there, and it was a bunch of like unreleased music. And it was the first time that anybody had heard a lot of the stuff from Starline, but also it was the first time that, I got to perform in my new venue. And it really reminded me so much of like the open mic days. That's what I really come from, is like poetry and like being in spaces where you're playing new music. And to go, when you're a touring artist, you're playing the same songs over and over again, and it's fun and everybody knows the words, but there's like a different, I don't even know the right word for it. There's just a different feeling, and it's way more vulnerable to like perform words that you've never said to people before and have them take it in that moment. It was just such a cool thing.
I always get goosebumps the first time I try a new joke and it works.
Yeah.
There's
that's
that
what it feels
thrill
like.
of
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna do this 100 more times and it'll never be as exciting as the first time people were like, yeah.
No, it's just like that. Except for instead of laughing, people yell like bars. They be like bars.
No one,
people do that.
No one has ever yelled bars at me.
Really?
Yeah. It's very hurtful.
I'm gonna come to one of the
Thank
shows.
you.
Yeah.
Did you? And this was an old theater.
Yeah.
That you reopened. So this is.
Renovated, yeah.
And was this sort of a famous theater? Did you know much about it?
Yeah. So it was the Ramova Theater. It used to be a movie theater, really popular cinema, like since I think the 30s. And it was a landmark space on the south side of Chicago in the Bridgeport neighborhood. And it stayed dormant for about 40 years. It was just closed. And my buddy Tyler had the idea to renovate it and create like a space for, a music venue. There's not a lot on the south side. And for there to be so much black ownership in a neighborhood like Bridgeport is really crazy and kind of radical. So it's been something that I was excited about from the jump since I heard about the opportunity, and to see it like, living and breathing and having all these people in such an intimate space and feeling like, I don't know, like I own the place.
You are wearing your iconic 3 hat, and my friend Jason Sudeikis was here once, and he told us a story. Yeah.
That's my bud.
He said it was for his son's 3rd birthday party. He gave out your hat to everybody at the party. It was a very novel idea for use of your hat.
Yeah.
Had you heard that before, of anybody giving it away as a party favor?
No, just Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah.
No, that's my guy though. He's awesome, man.
He is great. I think he's repped you before with merch on this show. I'm wondering if you ever want to not be recognized. Do you ever wear a different hat?
I was hoping I would never get asked this question on TV. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. That's why I wear like bucket hats or other stuff when I'm out in public sometimes. But then sometimes I wear the 3 hat. Sometimes I want like a discount or something.
It was so. I thought you were gonna say wear the 3 hat. I like interacting with my fans, but no, you just want a discount.
That's the main thing. Hey Fred, what's up, bud?
How you doing? Do you know Fred well?
Sort of. I love Fred. We're friends.
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Yeah, we're friends.
Yeah.
That's good. He every time I ask him if we're friends, he says no. He says we're colleagues.
Oh,
which
right,
I'm like, why? Why use that word?
Yeah, that's such a strong word.
It is such a pleasure to have you back here, man. Always such. And you know what? I'm knocking on wood, because last time you were here, the next day was the writer's strike. So you were here on a Monday, and then I was like, oh, that was great with Chance. We're gonna really ride this wave. What a fun interview. And then we didn't work for 5 months.
Yeah, and the writers were like, we've had enough. Don't ever have Chance on again.
Thanks for being back, my friend.
Oh,
It was
thank
really
you,
such
man.
a delight to meet you. That's a wrap, everybody. The Voice airs Monday and Tuesday nights right here on NBC. Right back.